Hey, what's going on everybody? Jeremy here with another GoPro Studio quick tip. So in my last video, I was going over the in and out points feature, and while making that video, I stumbled across something. And it's really funny because I've been getting a lot of comments asking me like how to do slow motion while maintaining the audio. And it's funny because while I was making that video, I stumbled across the way to do it. So it's pretty cool. So that's what this video is about. I want to show you how to do slow motion video in GoPro Studio and also keeping the audio at the same time. So let's get started. So like I said, I'm going to show you how to get slow motion shots while keeping your audio. Normally you would go to step 2 and slow down your footage there, but when you do that the audio is muted. What we need to do is slow down the footage in step 1 instead. So here I have a clip that was shot at 48 frames per second, and let's just say I want the footage to be played back at half the speed. The trick here is to choose the section that you want to be in slow motion. We're going to be using the in and out points tool to make things easier. As I explained in my previous video, the in and out points tool allows you to choose a beginning point and an end point from your entire clip. I'm only interested in slowing down a small section and not the whole entire clip. This small section is what I want to be in slow motion. The next step is to go to the advanced settings section. Remember I said this footage was shot at 48 frames per second and I want the footage to be played back at half the speed. So I'll need to choose 24 frames per second. If your clip was shot at 30 frames per second, then you would choose 15 frames per second. If you shot your video at 60 frames per second, then you would choose 30 frames per second. You get the idea. So I'll pick 24 frames per second since I want 50% playback. I'll also make sure that the maintain audio pitch option is selected. So now that we have that small section set up, we can click add to conversion list and then convert it. Next we'll go to step 2 and add the video clip to the timeline. When we watch the video playback in the timeline, we see the video playing back at a half the speed or 24 frames per second, and not only is the video slowed down but also the audio. And here's another clip of me talking. I did the same steps as I just showed and it's also slowed down by 50%.
Woo! Back in the car. Fun time, really tired now.
And here's what happens if you don't select the maintain audio pitch option.
Back in the car. Fun time, really tired now.
Alright guys, so that's going to conclude this video. I really hope you found it helpful. If you learned something new, give me a like. That definitely helps me out a lot. If you have any more comments, questions, or requests for a video, you can leave it down in the comment section below. And if you remember, I was talking about the in and out points feature in GoPro Studio previously in this video. If you want to check out a little bit more in detail, I'll have that video linked at the end of this video as well as in the description. So like I said, that's the end of this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.